Okay, Sec 3A Maths. Let's take a look at your May holiday assignment. Question number 8. Okay, this is on binomial theorem. Given that the coefficient of x squared in the expansion of 1 minus 2x squared multiplied by 1 minus px to the power of 6 is 16, find the two possible values of the constant p. So we have this multiplied by this. Very simple. We need to expand both. We need to expand both 1 minus 2x squared and 1 minus px to the power of 6. So I'm just going to write here 1 minus 2x squared, 1 minus px to the power of 6. So I'm just going to expand. Now, the first expansion is pretty simple. 1 minus 2x, the whole thing square, will give you 1 minus 4x plus 4x squared. Okay, this shouldn't be a problem. Now, the next expansion is 1 minus px to the power of 6. So I need to start with, okay, I put a square bracket so that I can use a round bracket here. 6, 0, 1 minus px. Now, if you remember, the 0 power 0 goes here. 0 plus 6 gives you 6. That's the first term. Second one is 6, 1, 1 minus px power 1. This is 5. Plus 6, 2, 1 minus px 2, this is 4. Now, I need to be strategic and not expand the entire thing. Now, they only want the coefficient of x squared. So I only need to expand until x squared and then I'm done. Plus dot dot dot. Okay, I'm going to close bracket here. And now I'm going to continue. This is 1 minus 4x plus 4x squared. Now, there's nothing I can do here, but I can simplify the first one. Now, 6, 0 is 1. 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. Anything to the power of 0 is also 1. Now, let's go to the second term. 6c1 is 6. 1 to the power of 5 is 1. Minus px to the power of 1 is minus px. And I'm done. Plus, now we need to press calculator. 6c2 is 15 times 1. Px minus px, the whole thing square is p square x squared. The negative disappears because negative times negative is positive. Plus dot dot dot. Alright, let's continue to simplify. I have 1 minus 4x plus 4x squared. Now this is actually 1 minus 6px. Now you ask, why is it minus 6px? Because 6 times negative px is negative 6px plus 15p square x squared plus dot dot dot. Okay, that's how I expand. Now they say that the coefficient of x squared is 16. So I only want x squared. If I only want x squared, now I need to be strategic in my arrows. 1 multiplied by this will give me x squared. Minus 4x multiplied by this will give me x squared. And obviously, 4x squared multiplied by this 1 will give me x squared. So I only have these 3 arrows. So you can write term in x squared is actually equals to 1 multiplied by 15p square x squared plus minus 4x multiplied by minus 6px plus 4x squared minus multiplied by 1. Simplify, I get 15p square x squared plus 24p x squared plus 4x squared. Simplify again, take out the x squared. I will have 15p squared plus 24p plus 4x squared. So they said that the coefficient of x squared is 16. If the coefficient of x squared is 16, that means this is the coefficient, this is equals to 16. So therefore, 15p squared plus 24p plus 4 equals to 16. Okay, shift the 16 over. You will have minus 4 minus 16 is minus 12 equals to 0. Divide by 3 throughout. And now, you try to factorize. 5p and p, I would use 2 and 2. To get positive 8 is plus and this is minus. So therefore, 5p minus 2 equals to 0, or p plus 2 equals to 0. 5p equals to 2, or p equals to minus 2. Bring over p equals to 2 over 5, or p equals to minus 2. See, I will have two values of p that they wanted. You see, find two possible values of the constant p. There you go. Now, they say in part 2, for each value of p, find the coefficient of x cubed in the expansion of 1 minus px to the power of 6. Now, let's substitute p equals to 2 over 5 inside first. So we get 1 minus 2 over 5x to the power of 6. I want the coefficient of x cubed. If I want the coefficient of x cubed, I must use general term. General term, which is t r plus 1. Or you can just write general term. General term. Now, general term, we all know this is 6 something. This is 1. Negative 2 over 5x. Now, question asks for coefficient of x cubed. I want x cubed. So, in your general term, if I want x cubed, obviously, this number that I've mentioned here will be 3. Because that's the only way you're able to get x cubed. Okay, so we all know this number follows the same as this number. So this is 3. 3 plus what gives you 6? 3. So you will get the term in x cubed. So actually I shouldn't label general term. I'm using the concept of general term. But this is term in x cubed. Okay, so press your calculator. 6 C3 is 20. 20 multiplied by 1 minus 2 over 5 cubed is negative 8 over 125x cubed. Multiply them together. Minus 8 over 125 times 20. You get minus 17 over 25 x cubed. That is your first answer. Now, if you want a second answer, because they said for both values of p, you need to also sub in p equals to negative 2. If you sub in p equals to negative 2, is 1 minus px. So it's 1 minus px to the power of 6, which essentially becomes 1 plus 2x to the power of 6. Apply the same technique that you use on top. Term in x cubed is equals to 6 something times 1. This is 2x. I want x cubed, so definitely this is 3. 3 plus what gives you 6? 3 plus 3 gives you 6, and this is also 3. 6c3 we know is 20. This is 1. This is 8x cubed. Press your calculator, you should get 160x cubed. So these are your two answers. Do they want coefficient or term? Oh, they want coefficient. So you need to change it to coefficient instead of term. Therefore, coefficient of x cubed is either negative 17 over 25 or 160. And this is question number 8 of your May holiday assignment. I hope I clarified this. Any questions you have, pause the video and look through, or you can just WhatsApp me.